Okay, you are live. Let's go. Let me just click on the old gram. If it'll work. All right, cool. So let's get into it. On this video, I'm going to be going over how to make an irresistible offer. My name is Robert Lyon. Been building businesses for probably 20 years now, which is crazy to think about. And making offers is always fucking fun. It's also what's going to make you a lot of money. And it's just really important in general. I'm going to lower this. And I'm sorry. Whenever I go live, I just got to make sure there's no like errors or anything on this stupid live stream. If my mic sounds weird, if I'm not live, let me know in the chat. I'd really appreciate it. And then I'm going to kick this off right away. Don't go nowhere. Just got to check on the show. All right, cool. Looks like we're doing good. Home. Live streaming. All right, cool. So we're going to go over offers. Oh, just kidding. We're not going to do offers because I'm not sharing my screen. Escape. All right, there we go. See? That's why you got to double check stuff. Entire screen. Allow. All right, now we're Gucci. Present. All right, cool. All right, now we're good to go. All right, welcome. My name is Robert Lyon. I'm excited to drop some knowledge on you guys. All right, this is going to be how to create your irresistible offer. Okay. If you don't know, again, I've been making businesses for about 20 years, started over 20 businesses, worked with some of the biggest online businesses in the business, business. And, it's always fun to create new offers, and creating your irresistible offer is the start of any real business, right? It's really where you have to go. You really need to have a offer so good, people feel dumb saying no to it. Okay. Now, the first thing about the offer is, the marketplace is really going to tell you if your offer is any good or not. All right. People will vote with their dollar. It doesn't matter if you think you're fancy. It doesn't matter if you think you're, the best thing since ice cream. The market will tell you what the offer should be. Okay. That's one of the biggest things. The other thing about the offer mindset is it's really important to have a great offer. Okay. Now, I know like in the current economy, in the current environment of businesses, going out on social media and saying, I will make you $1 bajillion in 5 minutes. Like it doesn't work anymore, right? You have to have balance. You have to have substantial evidence backed with an amazing result for the client. And your offer has to bring it all together so that they see the value, so that they want to work with you, so that you can be the one to deliver on your promise and have a really good promise that brings in new customers. Okay. So having a good offer mindset, again, we're going to make an offer so good, people will not be able to say no. I mean, that's what irresistible means, right? It's like you see a cat, you got to scrub that cat. Like that is an irresistible offer, right? Getting a free pizza, like, stuff like this is like, this is what people want. And it has to be so good that, they can't say no to it. All right. The other thing about creating your offer is you want it to be specific. All right. And we're going to get into this. You want it to be so specific that it feels like you're almost talking to your best friend, right? Or it's just for them. They've made this offer. You've made this offer exclusively for them. Out of all the people in the world, this offer is just for them. That's what you want it to feel like when you're talking to your ideal customer. Okay. So just open up your mind to creating your offer. We're going to go over a couple offers right now that I want you to know about. Okay. So number one was Domino's, right? I know they barely pass for pizza nowadays. But when the reason that Domino's got so successful is they created this campaign where they would basically say, we will get your pizza to your house if you order it in 30 minutes or it's free. And this was revolutionary because really before Domino's did this, it was all just restaurants in the yellow pages, right? It wasn't actually like nobody had an offer so compelling that they will deliver you your pizza. And on top of that, if we don't get it to you within 30 minutes, your pizza is completely free. Okay. The result of having such a good offer and changing it to this offer, is it removed a major customer objection, slow delivery, and positioned Domino's as the fastest option to get that pizza, right? This exploded their sales. This has allowed them to go all over the country. Super powerful. All right. Another one is Federal Express when it absolutely positively has to be there overnight. Okay. Before Federal Express, it was like pretty much like, Pony Express. Like it was like the U.S. government. Maybe UPS was doing it, and it was just very slow. And there was literally no way to get a package overnight, even if you needed it to. So then this became their slogan. Now, you see the two key things is like people want stuff cheap, people want stuff fast, people want stuff that's really high quality, right? They want it all, but fast is definitely a lever that these companies are pulling to get you a result. All right. Next one is Gym Launch with Alex Hormozi. We can't talk about offers without talking about Alex Hormozi. But before, he was basically just selling, basic gym marketing services. And then it switched to Done For You customer acquisition system, where they filled gyms with new members before the gym paid, right? So his offer was so dumb. And basically he was like, look, I will come to your gym. I will fill your gym to the max for the first 30 days and I will get paid the money for the first 30 days. And then you will get the money after that. Right. It's like such a no brainer, right? If a gym is struggling, basically Alex Hormozi is telling them, look, I'm going to come to your gym. I'm going to max your gym out with customers. That's how I'm going to get paid. And then after that, you get to keep all of the people who stay on with you, right? That's like a no-brainer offer. Like what gym owner isn't going to say, oh, okay, you're going to come here. I don't have to pay you anything. And then you're going to max my gym out. Hell yeah, let's do this. Okay, that was his first offer, right? That's a no-brainer offer to gym owners because it has no risks. It's irresistible. And he was able to scale to 50 million a year with just this model, right? Tesla selling directly to consumers. So before, traditional car companies relied on dealerships, right? You'd have to go to the car dealership. And Tesla said, no, we're going to give people, this fancy experience where we're going to sell directly to the consumer. So they cut the middleman, sold directly to the consumer, creating a better buying experience and higher margins for the company. Results, the customer loved the seamless experience, and Tesla kept full control, branding, and pricing. All right, the impact is the most valuable car in the world. Netflix subscription model versus late fees, right? Before there was Blockbuster, dominated by customers, hated the late fees. Netflix introduced a subscription model with unlimited rentals and no late fees. So they basically used their offer to jab their enemy, or not their enemy, but their competition, which was Blockbuster, right? And customers preferred a predictable monthly fee over paying per rental, right? Netflix is now a $250 billion industry. One second. Let me see if I can find this book because I really wanted to make one little note. No, I got too many damn books. I know I have this old looking one. Oh, God damn it. Kira moved all my damn books. Well, looks like we're screwed. All right, whatever. So anyways, what I wanted to share with you guys was the story about the 4-hour work week right here. Maybe I can just Google it. So 4-hour work week, obviously great title. 4-hour work week. So the reason I like sharing this whenever I'm thinking about offers is, it doesn't get any better than that. This is the ultimate offer, right? For anybody who's ever tried to think about, what is it, how to create an amazing offer. So, the reason that Tim Ferriss chose this as his offer, right? The 4-hour work week. And it was because he split test the name of his book, right, before he kind of wrote the book. And what he would do is he would set up multiple Facebook ads with different titles of books, and then he would just test which title would hit the most and which title people wanted the most, right? What did the marketplace want? Okay, and then he tested all these different titles. He tested like hundreds of them, and the 4-Hour Work Week blew them all away. Absolutely blew them all out of the water. And it is the embodiment of the best offer you could basically make, right? And it's something to think about. It's like whenever you're creating this offer, this is kind of a weird metaphor, but you're making the offer for like the little goblin that lives in everybody, right? What does everybody want? They want to be rich. They want to have status. They want to have good health. They want people to like them. They don't want to work hard. They want to make a lot of money. And when you write your offer out to people, and you're trying to write a book about productivity, the ultimate level of that is the 4-Hour Work Week, right? So the offer is, buy my book for $11, read it, invest that time, and you will learn how to only work 4 hours a week and escape the 9-to-5, live anywhere, join the new rich, right? That is the ultimate offer if I've ever heard one, right? The 4-Hour Work Week is just such a great example of what it means to make a killer offer. Okay. Again, key takeaways for creating your offer. Number one, if it'll load, is we want to solve a major pain point. Okay. Speed, FedEx, risk, gym launch, convenience, Netflix. Number two, remove barriers to buying, guarantees, free trials, pay later models, stack value. Okay. You want to add benefits to your customers, and they want to be such good benefits that they outweigh the risk, right? And they just can't resist it because it just sounds so good. And then you want to stand out, right? Create an offer no one else is making. That's another big thing about the 4-Hour Work Week and Tim Ferriss is no one had made a big, bold claim like that in a book, right? Nobody had done that. That is, maybe Think and Grow Rich, but even that was like a different time and a different method. And that was probably the first one, if you think about it. But no one had made that offer to the market yet. And it was so appealing, right? That's why it absolutely blew up. Okay. Now we're going to get a little technical. Okay. This is for, the real business people that are really trying to make an offer that want to make a lot of money. When you're thinking about who is your target market, okay, I want you to think about TAM, okay? And this is just for ads, really. But we always want to think about TAM before creating your offer. As we run ads, we need a market that's going after market we're going after to be a certain size. Otherwise, we can't effectively scale, okay? So if you make, to steal Frank Kern's example, but if you make a course for underwater basket weavers, right, there's probably not a lot of underwater basket weavers. So it would be really hard to make a product and make it profitable and be able to reach that target market, right? It's a little bit tough, okay? Meaning how many people are in the market are we going after? Okay, the ideal TAM is more than 30,000 in the US and less than 100,000. Now, I don't really agree with this $100,000 number. Ideally, honestly, like if I'm looking at Facebook ads, like I want there to be enough room to scale. Like $100,000 of your perfect client, 100,000 members of your perfect client is really what we want. But I want them to be outliers, right? Or people that can kind of be more. But if you're running ads, you have to have at least more than 30,000 in the US, right? If there's less than 30,000 specific types of business owners, right? If you're just going after chiropractors or just going after coffee shops, right? You want to make sure that your market is big enough for you to effectively go after, right? For example, there are maybe 50,000 coffee businesses in the US, but only 10,000 of them make 500K a year, okay? So that would be too small, right? If you're trying to help scale coffee businesses and you charge, a chunk of money, right? You have to be able to afford your services. So then they have to be able to make enough money. So when you're thinking about who am I making this offer for, make sure that your top clients, there's at least 30,000 of them in the US, okay, before you really go all in and make this kind of offer, okay? I can help you map this out, but this is just important to think about. So think about your total addressable market. Okay. The next thing when you're thinking about, making your offer, only make your offer for your top tier clients. Okay. If you're going to help people scale, focus your ads on people who want to scale from, $100,000 up, right? Don't make your marketing for people who are just starting. Don't make your marketing for people who are just only making, $5,000 to $20,000 a month, because you can always aim for the top, and then the bottom and the middle, or the middle and the bottom clients will come for you, but you cannot aim at the bottom clients and expect to get the top tier clients. Okay. That's just plain good information for you to think about. So when you're making your offer, when you're crafting your offer, you want to be laser focused on your ideal client, someone you would love to work with, who will pay you the most amount of money, who will get the best results in the fastest time possible. What does that person look like? And then create your offer to solely focus on the top of the market. Okay. Not on the bottom of the market. Trust me, like Facebook and all these, they will bring you all the broke people, even if you only aim for the top, right? But you really want to just like make your offer for someone that you would love to work with, right? Pays you well, is going to be the best in the marketplace, is going to be a good fit for your offer. And that's really a big key point that you got to do. Okay, so the first part, though, of creating your offer is you have to have the dream outcome. Okay. What is the result, right? We can go through a couple examples. If you were, teaching somebody how to wholesale real estate, okay, the dream outcome, look, you join my program. Once I teach you everything I know, you're going to be closing 5 to 10 deals a month. You're only going to have to work a couple hours a day. You're going to be making $10 to $20 to $40,000 a month wholesaling real estate, right? If you're going for funding, right? You join my program. Once we fix your credit, we get you the trade lines, everything's set up. At the end of that, you're going to have $150,000 in 0% interest credit cards. That's the big dream. My Client Success Club offer. You join my program, you are going to have a high paying remote CSM job in a company that you love, that you're going to be very secure with, and you're going to be able to make anywhere from $10,000 to $20,000 to $30,000 at this new job. And we guarantee that we're going to do it. Right. So what is the dream outcome? Right. Futures trading, you're going to be able to come in, you're going to join my program, you're going to learn how to trade futures. You're going to be able to pull money out of the markets every single day and be a profitable, consistent day trader. Right. So you really want to be able to paint that picture. You want to be able to define the dream outcome, right? And you want to be able to put that into your offer, put that into what it is that it just did. Sorry, I want to make sure my camera didn't zoom in on my face. No, yeah, we're good. All right. I hope you guys are picking up what I'm putting down. So the first step of creating your offer is define your dream outcome, right? For your client. What do they want more than anything, right? What pain can you remove from them, and what heaven can you give them? Okay. And then you want to basically break down every step that it takes for them to get to that dream outcome. Okay. So your avatar is going to have a starting point in your offer. Be like, you are here. You want to get to that dream outcome, to that ending point where you're making tons of money. You're in great shape. Your life is awesome. You have your great relationship, whatever it is, right? Whatever that endpoint is. And then the transformation for your business is going to be making these steps of every single step that the client has to go through to get to that dream result. Okay. So just think about this when you're trying to formulate your offer, because it can really help you when you're writing your sales copy, when you're talking to sales prospects on the phone, when you're just making your business's SOPs. Okay. Most of your clients start here. We are getting to them here. What is every step along the way for them to get there? Okay. And this will help you also craft your offer. Next thing is you really want to think about increase the perceived value, right? You want to make sure that whatever you're selling is so fantastic and it sounds so good that they want it no matter what, right? Increase the perceived value. I remember, I was in Steamboat at a craft show, and this lady was selling crystals, right? And if the crystals are cool, if you're a crystal person, good for you. But her whole pitch was these will remove the negative ions from the air. And because these crystals will remove the negative ions from the air, they were like $500 or something, or $300, right? Really cool crystals, but she increased the perceived value because they're going to remove the negative ions from the air. All right. You can bet on that those negative ions are not going to be anywhere near these crystals. Okay. And so to increase the value, you want to add everything that you can think about, right? And you can get really into it, right? These neuro gum things, I'm really into them. It's just caffeine gum, right? But it also says, oh, it'll boost your mind, your balance, your brain, your body, 0 sugar, aspartame free, gluten free, vegan, right? It's like, I don't really care if my gum is vegan, right? I was also looking at shoes yesterday, and the brand has a really big thing on it that says vegan shoes. And it's like, oh, I prefer my shoes to be on the carnivore diet. I want some paleo shoes, but I'm just kidding. But you want to increase the perceived value. Okay. Make the result more desirable, bigger, transformation, aspiration, identity. Increase the certainty of success, have testimonials, have case studies, have social proof, speed up the process, shorter time to get where you want to go, done for you, right? We will do all the work for you, so you don't have to do a single thing. Reduce effort and sacrifice less, right? Make it easier for the client or for the prospect, right? These are just to help you think about your offer, okay? Justify the price. Use price anchoring. Compare to alternatives that are much higher. Offer payment plans to lower the upfront cost, right? So like at Client Success Club, we help people get high paying CSM jobs, right? And we charge you up front, but people all the time are going to college, and we charge you up front, but we guarantee you'll get a job, right? Whereas people are literally paying $40, $50, $150,000 to go to college without any guarantee of getting a role, right? So we were able to say, okay, look, college, $100K, us, $5,000, right? Price anchoring that like idea into their head. Like, you're gonna have to pay this much money if you went to school and you wouldn't have a degree, and you wouldn't have a great degree that you probably don't even like, and you wouldn't have a job that you like. Invest in us. We're gonna teach you everything we know. We're gonna get you a guaranteed role, right? So we want to make it as easy as possible. Okay, next one is offer payment plans, upfront costs. So like we have 0% financing. Like, you join our program, you're not gonna have to pay anything out of pocket today if you're approved for the financing, right? Same thing, right? So you want to justify the price to people, and you want to have price anchoring, okay? Add bonuses that remove barriers. So a great example, I'm going to steal this one from Alex Hormozy, is he basically was selling, his workout plan to people. And he had this lady on the phone, and she was super bought in, but her objection was, but what if I want to go out to dinner at a restaurant? Can you make me, because I go out to dinner all the time, can you make my meal plan have something in it for whenever I go out to fancy restaurants so I don't have to not eat anything? And forever he used to say no, but he really needed the money this one time. So he said, yes, of course. We offer a meal plan just for when you go out to restaurants. I'll have it to you on Monday, right? So then he closed the deal, and over the weekend he built the plan for whenever, if you want to go out and eat, right? Your diet for when you're going out to restaurants. He built the whole thing over that weekend, delivered it to her, and then every single person from there on, whenever they had that objection, he already had that bonus included into the program so that he could handle that objection. Okay, so as you're doing your sales, as you're doing your marketing, you're going to get certain things that people think is like they're the line in the sand. Like, if you don't have this, I'm not joining. And then you say, oh, of course we have that. We've actually done blah, 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 blah. And you add bonuses to remove their friction so that they have no excuse but to buy. Okay. Risk reversal, money back guarantee, results-based guarantee, try before you buy, right? So for Client Success Club, we guarantee we'll get you a role in 90 days or your money back, right? For when I was running my funding company, we won't charge you anything up front. We'll just do 10% of whatever we get you in the funding, right? And then there was a lot of stipulations for that. But anyways, we won't charge you anything. But once we get you the results, we'll get paid, right? If you want to get 15 clients. You'll get 15 clients this month guaranteed, or your money back, right? So you want to start, how can you make it as easy as possible for them to say, okay, I feel safe with these people, right? There's no risk on me. My money is safe. I'll get my money back, whatever it is. And you have to really think about this. And of course, we can talk about contracts in another call, but you want to protect your business as well. So it has to be very, very good sounding to the client, but it also has to be realistic. Okay. So you got to find that balance, but you really you will get a lot more deals if you have a good guarantee that's solid. Right. Use scarcity and urgency. Okay. Limited spots, deadline based pricing, early bird discounts. Every month I send out this campaign that I call like the 50K script. And the whole pitch is, look, I'm doing something I've never done before. I only have 2 slots available, but for the next 2 people that book on my calendar, I'll give blah, 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 blah. I do it every month, so it's not true, but it's that FOMO. It's that fear of missing out. It's that, oh, I'm going to miss out on this opportunity if I don't take action right now. Okay. We only take certain amounts of spots. This price ends at the end of the month and you'll never see it again. This comes with XYZ special bonuses if you don't want to give a discount. But having that urgency, like we all know people that will do absolutely nothing until the very last minute, or until there's some sort of, risk of it not happening, right? And they don't want to risk missing out on this opportunity, so they will take action then, but they won't take action up until this point. One of my marketing mentors, he is always like, whenever you're writing your copy, you have to imagine your prospects are gelatinous blobs that are bolted to the couch. Okay. And I say that metaphor because they're not going to move. They're not going to lift a finger, okay, unless you absolutely can push them to do it, right? And the most important thing that people don't want is they don't want to miss out. And if they don't have any reason to act now, they will never take action. They will just put it off till tomorrow, Okay. So you always want to think about how can I make the scarcity happen? How can I make urgency happen for my offer? Okay. And then you want to simplify the messaging. All right. Having an overcomplicated business, having an overcomplicated sales pitch, having an overcomplicated offer will not make you any money. Right? You will never make money because simplicity is what makes people buy. If it's too complex, then they'll have too many things to think about, and then they're off back on TikTok scrolling through cat videos. Right? They don't care about you anymore. So you have to keep it. You have to make it so irresistible and simple at the same time. I think that's why I'm a really good copywriter, because I write very simply. I speak fairly simply. I take very complex things and I try and make them as simple as possible. Okay. But remove complexity, make it easy to understand what they are getting and why it is valuable. Very, very important. All right. Next one is test and iterate. Okay. So when you're making your offer, we're going to talk a lot about this in the next section, but you want your offer to be so good that you basically can type it up and put it into a group, like a Facebook group or a Reddit group of your ideal clients. And immediately people will be reaching out and sending you messages and talking to you. That is how good you want your offer to be. Okay. That you can literally take strangers, tell them what you do, and have them immediately ask you for your phone number, for your information, or hop on a call with you. Right. So you want to test your offer. Okay. And this is why, as a CEO, you should be doing your sales and your marketing in the beginning all yourself, because you have to test. You got to be on the front lines. You got to be getting immediate feedback from your prospects so that you know what's going on. What is the market telling you? Right. And you want to test your offer over and over and over. And then from these iterations and from these tests, you will find one that stands out. Okay. And a lot of times the offer that works, you have no idea why that offer works, but it just freaking crushes it. Okay. And it happens a lot. Same thing with ads. You'll make 1 billion ads, and then for whatever reason, one ad will just absolutely crush it, and you will ride that ad to your retirement. Right. That's what you want. But you want to test your offer so many times that you know it like the back of your hand, and you know what the customer is going to say, and you know that this offer works just like that, just like clockwork. That's the whole point of creating an amazing offer. Okay. Now we're going to go into power offers. Boom. Let me just see if you guys have any questions. I don't see any questions. I think y'all are chilling with me. Hope you guys are liking this stuff. Now, power offer is super valuable. The power offer is the next evolution of the irresistible offer. This is where I go way more into psychology and I take you to that next level of actually making money with an offer, not just, playing pretend and thinking about offers. Okay. So what is your power offer, right? A power offer is, attention, avatar. If I offer to blank without ABC obstacles, would you take me up on that offer? Right? Attention coaches, if I were to get you guaranteed 15 qualified calls, or no, here, let's do this. Attention coaches, if I were to offer to help you make an extra $100,000 in your business without having to, just get a bunch of leads, without having to do any of your own marketing, without having to make any videos, would you take me up on that offer, right, in the next 30 days? So like you basically want to make it as clean cut as possible. Attention, online business owners, if I were to edit all your videos, for 1 month free, without you having to lift a finger, without you having to make new content, you just send me your old videos and I'll turn them into clips. Would you take me up on that offer? Right? Something like that. Like you want it to basically call out to your top market. Okay. Remember we talked about the big benefits, XYZ, without ABC. Would you take me up on that offer? Right. And then you can also optional add some testimonials, add some authority, add some credentials, right? Attention, coaches. If I were to offer to get you 15 qualified new clients on your calendar this month without you having to do any of your marketing, create any new ads, I'll do write all your copy for you. Would you take me up on that offer? My name's Robert Lyon. I've scaled 300 plus coaching businesses to over $100,000 a month. I would love to work with you, right? The authority at the end makes it come home, right? The attention is who you're talking to, what you offer. The obstacles is removing the risk, removing their objections. And then the would you take me up on that offer is the call to action. And you want to write this down because you can actually put this into Facebook groups. You can put this into Reddit channels. You can put this into forums. You can put this in content on TikTok, on YouTube, on Facebook, and you'll start to get people interested in what you're doing. Okay, now you're creating your power offer. Again, we're not just like imagining it. We're creating our power offer. Okay, this is going to be recorded. It's free. It's everywhere. You're going to go back and you're going to actually write out your power offer with these exact things. Okay. First of all, though, you want to get crystal clear on your offer and messaging. How I get crystal clear is honestly, I'll take a big old piece of paper and I'll just write everything down. I'll just brain dump everything that's in my mind. Okay. Next step is I'll put on some techno or whatever, some like gangster rap, and I'll just write for 10 minutes straight the entire offer, the ad, everything that comes to mind over and over and over. And I won't be able to lift my pen up for 10 minutes straight. After I do this brain dump, then I go back and I look at everything I wrote, and that should give you the clarity you need to have the best offer that you believe in and you can use that for the rest of your business's life, right? It takes just a couple minutes, right? So find the right offer that your ideal customer wants. Again, the only way you're going to find out what your ideal customer truly wants is to do podcasts, get on sales calls, go to business meetings, join Facebook groups and talk. You have to communicate with your ideal customer. The only way you're going to find out what they want is if you have a massive objection, a drive to talk to as many of your ideal customers as possible. Okay. Literally, when I come in and I consult big businesses, I go into their CRM and I call every single one of their customers and I ask them, why did you join this? How's the experience? What else could we add? Okay. That's like number one. What you should do whenever you come into a business is you call every single one of the customers that bought and you ask them, why did you buy? Where did you come from? What would you like to see? How was your experience? What can we do to improve? That's how you talk to your ideal customer. Okay. And then you want to test your offer. You want to tweak the headline. You want to tweak little things until it's so good that it's irresistible. All right. And then you can pivot if it's unresponsive, right? A lot of it's better to just make an offer, just make a landing page. Like remember Tim Ferriss, he tested the title of his book ruthlessly until he found one that the market said, I want this, I will pay for this. Okay. So if your first offer isn't quite getting the response that you want, it's probably a pretty good sign that it's not going to do great in the marketplace. Okay. Now you want to validate your offer. All right. So you have an offer that is constantly generating demand and the customers and clients, right? You want money, right? You want to make an offer so good people will vote with their dollar. All right. Next, you want to launch your offer. This is where you do ads. This is where you expand your reach. Now you're going to make a funnel for the offer. All right. And the people that are going to get the most of this is anyone who needs to get better at demand generation to sell more of their products, programs, and services. All right. Works with both high ticket and low ticket when you understand how to develop better messaging. That's what the point of the power offer is. Okay. So step-by-step messaging implementation. Step one, take an offer or an idea and work it into one sentence, short form power offer, and test it with an audience. Okay. So this is step one. Remember in the beginning, we did, attention coaches, blah, blah, blah. So you're going to workshop that. You're going to make one offer, one sentence that is so crystal clear, and this is going to become your power offer. Okay. But what most people don't do is they don't test the offer. Okay. And in order for it to be a power offer, you have to test it. If you don't do it, it's just an offer. It's not a power offer because you didn't test it and you didn't tweak it and you didn't mess with it. So the way that you test it is you write you write a bunch of these offers, right? And then you're going to join Facebook groups. You're going to join Reddit. You're going to make TikToks. You're going to get out there. You're going to go on podcasts and you're going to test your offer. Okay. You're going to test it. And what should happen is if let's say there's a Facebook group with a bunch of people who are your ideal customer. Remember, it only works for ideal customers. You are going to take this one short form sentence power offer and you're going to post it in that Facebook group every single day for a week. Now, if nobody replies to it, it's not a power offer. Every time you post it, you get new people sending you messages and starting conversations, you know that your power offer is good because you tested it. You tested it. Okay. And you have to tweak it until it really will work. And the way that you have a good offer is you just post it into a free group and somebody takes you up on your offer, somebody accepts your offer. That's how you know that it works. Okay. Step number 2. If it converts, meaning it generates interest and response, create and expand the offer and create a whole marketing plan now. So instead of just posting in free Facebook groups, right, do that, make a little bit of money. But now you're going to make an ad with that same power offer. Then you're going to make a VSL with that same power offer. Then you're going to make a package for just people that are interested in that power offer. Okay. And then you're going to boost it by spending some money on marketing or really going hard on creating content. Okay. Step 3. Build a minimum viable funnel paired with the power offer to evergreen growth and have their power offer. Okay, so make a course, make a coaching program, make a service that delivers on what the market said it wanted. Okay, important. Don't go out of order. Okay, step 1, make your power offer, test it. Step 2, once it converts, expand on that offer, make it into a real business, into a real marketing campaign. Then make your funnel. All right. That's how you're really going to be able to take this to a whole nother level. Boom, boom, boom. And when I say funnel, it's like you're going to have a VSL, a thank you page. You're going to have follow-up email sequence. You're going to have proof that your offer works and what it does. You're going to have notes on who your ideal client is. Okay. So there's a lot of stuff that goes into the funnel. Marketing versus sales. Okay. Which comes first, marketing or sales? Sales. All right. A lot of people will think, oh, marketing. Marketing is monkeys hitting keyboards until it turns into sales, right? It's like you just want the marketing to work so that you can get to the sales. Once the marketing and sales is working, then you can start to make your business better. Then you can make better marketing. Then you can get better at sales. Then you can make better marketing. Then you can get even better at sales and you can dial in the systems. But if there's no sales, there's no point for marketing, right? And marketing is going to get you the leads. It's going to get you the attention, but you need that power offer and you need sales to have a business. You have to make profit to be in business. All right. Death by ambiguity. I can't talk. Ambiguity. Why can't I say that word? All right. If you put out content without having a clear offer, your audience may never buy from you. And they might just consider you as a free resource. But on the other hand, if you purposefully create content with your power offer, right? If you purposefully get yourself into the shoes of your clients, of your ideal clients, and then you make content, this will be the fastest and least expensive way for you to acquire customers. All right. Death by ambiguity. Put a little bit of consciousness into your efforts, into your work, especially if you want to be rich and you want to be successful and you want to have a real business. Use your mind and make content specifically for your top client plus your power offer. This is going to be the fastest way and the least expensive way for you to acquire a customer. All right. Demand triggers for conversions. All right. The conversion cycle. What causes people to take action? All right. Ask many novice marketers, and they will tell you that desire is what causes someone to take action. Example of desire. I want to look sexy. This is a false belief. Desire generates interest and awareness. Demand generates conversion. Okay, let's say that again. Desire generates interest and awareness, but demand generates conversion. All right. Desire, a demand, conversion. All right. So desire versus demand. Desire is craving, longing, yearning, feelings that impel one to the possession of something. It fuels the drive, keeps the momentum going forward. Demand is the desire to buy. You can't have demand without desire, but demand requires important critical elements to move someone to take action. Number one, demand triggers. Okay. Market expectation. Does the market really want something? Is it in demand? Supply and demand. If there's only so much of you and the market wants so much of you, you can raise your prices. Okay. Comparable results. Has the market already validated this product or service? Are there other offers, right? Are there other people in this industry that are making money? That's a good sign. Market affordability. Can the market afford what you charge, right? You know, if we charge $50,000 to get a job, not as many people would buy. Okay. But if we charge what we charge, more people will buy because it's what they can afford. Sure, it's a little bit more, but that's what you want. And that's what you want, though. Can the market afford to pay you a good amount of money? Okay. And you're not going to make money with low ticket offers. I'm sorry. It's just not going to happen. You need to charge what you're worth, and you need to make it very, very valuable. Okay. And then you have to stupid test it. Okay. How much thought is required for the client to get the offer? All right. The less amount of time, the better. Okay. And then timing. How soon can they get this offer? Right. Your job is to identify as many demand triggers as possible within your offer to inspire conversions. Okay. This is really important. Like I said, to get demand, you got to make, does the market already want something? Right. What does the market want right now? We're seeing the market wants to make more money. We're seeing the market wants a side hustle. We're seeing the market, wants really good job security. The market wants to buy houses, even though no one can afford it. The market wants cheaper eggs. It wants cheaper gas, right? The market wants consistency. The market wants to stop struggling and feel like we're going in the wrong direction, right? So what is it, though, that the market really wants that they're willing to vote with their dollars, with their hard-earned money that they will pay for something because it will relieve them from their current situation, right? Has the market already validated the product? Okay. If you are the first one to ever do something, usually it's not going to do well as a business. You usually want to be like, the first 10 or something like that, because there has to be the blind can't lead the blind, right? So if you have a brand new thing that has never been done before, no one's going to follow you because no one's ever done it before. You have to blaze that trail, and then maybe a few people will follow you, but it's not going to make you a lot of money in business. Okay. You want something that's already been validated in the marketplace. Sure, you can have a valid idea and make it your own and tweak it. That's really what I would recommend. Okay. Can they afford to pay you? You need to charge what you're worth, right? And then you have to stupid proof it, right? The problem, again, when I had my funding company, is it was just so complex to explain to most people what the credit, how to fix their credit, what their credit score was, how to get business credit, what their business credit was, and then how much money they were going to get at the end from the banks, right? So it was all such a hard process that on every sales call, it was a Herculean event to explain how the credit system works and how I could get them the funding. I did it very well for a very long time, but that was always a big pain point with sales calls because it's not simple. It didn't quite pass the idiot test, and I still tried to push it on people, right? So you don't want to do that. That's what I'm saying. Extract your demand triggers through your customer journey. Okay, A to Z and A to B. All right, pay attention to this. This will be worth millions over the course of your career if you truly understand it. Most common misconceptions. Most course creators think that they only have one hook, one promise, one desire. They think it's the end result. This is huge. The end result, the promise, is what we want to start promoting with, but it's not always what will create the demand. Okay. So we need to break down A to Z customer journey. But what we really need to do is also look at the customers who are just on the A to B journey. All right. This is huge. This is probably why, client success is doing so well, where we help people get customer success manager jobs, is the end result of getting a client success manager job is you're going to be making a lot of money. You're going to be able to work remotely, right? But all we do is we sell them from A to B. We don't sell them, the money. We don't sell them the remote. We just get them the job, right? That's A to B. Right now you're unemployed, we get you the job. Right now you hate your job, we get you a new job. Right now you don't know how to be a CSM, we teach you how to be a CSM. It's the A to B journey that most people can clearly visualize and are willing to put their money down to get to that next step, right? The wholesaling real estate offer, the Z is you're a real estate millionaire, right? You've got all these properties. You're just balling out of control. You own tons of real estate. Everybody comes to you with their new real estate deals. You get to paint your house whatever color you want. The A to B is I'm going to teach you how to start a wholesaling real estate business. That's the start, right? That's the beginning, right? That's the A to B. Day trading. I'm going to teach you how to make $1 bazillion trading in the markets. Okay. But the A to B is you're going to join my program. We're going to trade together every single day until you are profitable, right? Until you can start winning, until you can start getting those consistent gains in your bank account. And then you'll have $1 billion at the end of the day, right? The biggest thing with day trading and that nobody tells you is, yes, you can make a shitload of money, but you're not going to do it in one day. It's a grind. You gotta make $200, $500, $1,000, lose $1,000, get back up and keep going every single day, right? That's how you really make money. But anyways, that A to B journey is so important because a lot of people are selling the A to Z journey, right? They're promising the end result of this amazing thing, and it's almost too much for people to handle. And of course they want it, but there's no tangible. Whereas the A to B is very tangible. You got to make the A to B a sexy part of the customer's journey, and that should be a big part of your offer. All right, the 3 rules of a stupid test. Number 1, is it simple to understand? You join Client Success Club, you get a CSM job. It's pretty simple, okay? And you want your offer to be so simple that even a caveman goes, oh, I know you get CSM job, right? It's like you want it to be dead simple, right? You're selling an aspirin to a caveman. You tell the caveman, take this headache no more, right? Like, it has to be like so simple. So make sure what simple means. Try and make your offer as simple as possible. Doesn't require much thinking, and it generates a response. It generates feedback, right? Usually, hey, you want to become a CSM? What's a CSM? Oh, it's a job where you work online. Okay. It's like very, very important, right? Why is this important? All right. There's a saying that goes, sell them what they want, give them what they need. Right. People respond to wants. Your end promise isn't always what people want. It's not the demand trigger. It's not what they really want. Well, some people just want more security. Some people want more status, right? Some people just want to be part of a community. Some people want to get out of the house more, right? Some people want to support their family. Some people, you got to really dig deep into what people truly want out of this, right? And then if your response rate is low, if people aren't responding to your offer / promise, means they don't want it. So we must find something within your delivery that they do want, right? Most coaches I work with want better leads. They want better sales calls so they can have better customers so that they can make more money, right? It's not always that they just want more money. They want their systems dialed in. They want to get their clients results. They want to be able to scale their business without all the headache and pain that they're going through. They want a simple system to get them to that next level so that they can actually feel like their business is going somewhere instead of just being stagnant. So you want to dig into those pains. Use this exercise to uncover all the demand triggers to link them back to your ultimate promise. All right, your goal. All right. Number 1, discover as many demand triggers as possible within your offer in case your primary promise isn't what people want. Okay. If people don't want A, try A, B, C, D, E, F, G in your offer. So maybe it's too complicated. Make it simple. Make it just that next step. Make it something, so obvious that you would pay money for, right? That's the biggest thing. Like most people, when you're starting a business, number 1, most people start their business, a successful business, is they had some sort of problem and they solved it themselves, and now they help other people do it, right? So they had some demon, they had some issue in their life, and then that becomes their superpower because they had to solve this issue. They can now help other people solve that issue, right? Number two, you need something so badly, and there is no one that sells it, but everyone would buy it right now if it existed. That's the other way that you create an offer that's so good that has demand because there's nobody there, right? Or like nobody's done it the way that you want it done, right? Number two, use these individual power offer hooks to attract leads into your program. Again, remember, we went back to testing. Write your power offer, make it as simple and powerful as possible, and then find groups of your ideal client. Like even if you're just selling your crap, like if you're trying to make some extra money, join all the yard sale Facebook groups and then start posting your power offer that says, hey, I've got these things. Who wants to buy it right now? I'll give you a deal, right? Into those Facebook groups to make a little bit of extra money, right? These are very simple things that people don't do, and that's why they never get the results. Okay, so you got to test your offer, test your hooks to attract your ideal client to buy your thing. Number three, rinse and repeat until your demand trigger passes the stupid test, meaning you have an offer that is so crystal clear, that is so powerful that people are literally understanding what you're doing, talking to you about what you're doing, and giving you money for what you're doing. That's it. Okay. Over time, you'll be able to shortcut this because you'll have a better idea of what people will actually want. But it may take some time the first couple tries. Like you got to get used to being uncomfortable. All right. Your 1 to 2 sentence power offer. Number one, power offer and the definition. Number two, how to use the power offers. Number three, 1 sentence power offer. Number four, some examples. Okay. What is a power offer? An advertisement, a post, an email, a message. I know I'm talking about Facebook, but you could just use an email list. You could look up phone numbers and you could just call them and tell them your power offer, right? But your power offer is going to be a super short, super to the point call to action. Okay. I have something of value. Take action now. That's the super short version of your power offer. I edit videos for YouTube creators. I will edit your videos super fast and really high quality, right? Whatever it is, figure out what your offer is. I'll make a whole nother video on good offers after this. Number two, they use to identify high ticket buyers in your space. Again, remember when we talked about go for the top, go for the people that can actually afford your offer, that can actually buy your thing and what you want to work with. Don't go for the bottom people. Okay. Number three, they are used to drastically reduce the amount of time required to validate your messaging with your audience. They are used to drastically reduce the amount of time required to validate your messaging with your audience. So a power offer is so simple and so compact that it drastically reduces the time that it takes your customer to understand what you're saying and what you do for them, right? It's so simple that your customer automatically knows exactly what you do. Yes, they want to buy it. No, they don't want it, right? But it's very black and white. It's very straightforward. That's the whole point of the power offer. Number four, they're the most profitable tool to have in your market arsenal. Okay, if you can tell somebody, like your elevator pitch is another example of what a power offer is. What it is so fast that someone can give you, someone will tell you, are they interested or not from hearing your power offer. That's what you want. All right. Why we want to use power offers. All right. Our brains want to vomit stories that don't make sense. Stories and marketing keep us in the way of making offers, right? If every time you have to tell someone what you do, it's this long story, no one's going to buy from you. We got to simplify that. We got to get to the point. Okay. Sometimes the best way to sell a horse is to make a sign that says a horse for sale. All right. Make it a power offer. Yes, they are important, but not until the offer is validated. That's another big thing. It's like, I love the book Story Brand. I think everyone should read that book, but at the same time, no one gives a shit about your story if there's not an offer, if there's not something in it for them, right? That's the biggest thing. Read Win Friends and Influence Others. It's like you need to be interested in order for people to think you're interesting, right? So there has to be something in it for them. That's what the power offer does. Power offer cuts through the noise. That's the purpose of the power offer. All right. Why 1 to 2 sentence power offers? One, our goal is to reduce the amount of information needed to analyze feedback. Another reason why we never want to start with long, complex content. We want it to be so straightforward that either people like it or they don't. It's so simple. Reduce all the noise down to its simplest form. And you can also use ChatGPT to really help you make your power offer as simple as possible as well. All right. People will respond to offers if they want it, right? It's just so straightforward. It's so simple. It's so powerful. Yes or no. You want it or not? This is I do XYZ. This is what I do. Do you want it or not? Yes. Okay. Number 3, if we don't pass the 1 to 2 sentence power offer, the stupid test, then we don't pass go. We don't collect $200. Okay. So if you're trying your power offer and no one is responding to it, your power offer sucks. Okay. You have to go back to the drawing board and try again, because I know this works. Again, if you make your power offer and you post it into a group of people that are your ideal client and they don't reply, your offer sucks. Because like as soon as you do this, like you actually do the work and you make one of these power offers and you actually try and reach out to your ideal audience, you will immediately get people liking you, commenting, sharing it, talking to you. It's like magic. That's why it's a power offer. Okay. And know this from experience. And the fast one, revise until the response generated from the offer, right? Even if it's just one person who is your ideal client who's interested in what you just offer, like that is a green flag. That means we can build marketing. That means our business can really pop off. All right. How to use power offers. Always start with the shortest version first until that generates response with opt-ins, applications, and calls. All right. This will identify your audience, hook, messaging, and demand triggers quickly. Okay. So like you create the power offer, you validate the power offer. Now we can create a marketing campaign. Okay. Now we can create hooks. We can create messaging. We can create demand triggers. We can do our applications. We can set up our sales calls. We can write our sales script. We can do our opt-ins. Everything can be done now that we have a valid power offer. That's why this is so important. Okay. Once this has been validated, we will develop, expand the power offers. All right. These tend to get more positive feedback with Facebook ads, longer lifespan, and introduce some / all of the following. Okay. So again, you test the power offer, you create the marketing funnel, you create all the copywriting and everything else for it. Now we can expand because we know who our ideal market is. We know that our ideal market responds to our power offer. Okay. Then we're going to create the unique mechanisms. We're going to create our authority around this. We're going to create a personality that makes us different than everyone else. We're going to add some humor. And of course, we're going to add a lot of value. But it all starts by making that offer and then turning that offer into a power offer. All right. Requirements of a power offer. Powerful offer. Sorry. It must elicit a yes or no response. It must be black and white. It must be this. Yes or no, I want to buy your thing. Okay. The benefits must be clear, and I don't know what the hell word I'm trying to say. Benefits got to be clear and for your client. It has to hit them on the head. It has to be something that they want. Has to handle an objection. Okay, benefits are big. It should be understood that your prospect in one sentence, short as possible. It should incorporate an element of time when they see a result from your offer. Okay, how long is it going to take me to get this result? Right, you'll make $1 bajillion in the next 30 days. Done. Sign me up. Okay, remember, marketing isn't bad. We just want permission to market to them. We do this by leading with our offer first so we can get their interest, then give them the marketing. Okay, so we lead with the power offer, then we lean into how freaking powerful it is. Okay, one sentence power offer. Simple structure we follow. Call out your avatar. Attention, coaches. If I offered to provide you with a self-sustaining funnel that'll book consistent leads on your calendar without you having to lift a finger, would you take me up on this offer? If you want 15 quality book calls in the next 30 days, what is happening? Ugh, my camera just like looking above my head this whole time. Yep. Love it. Let's zoom out real quick. I knew my stupid camera did this. Come on, camera. Let's figure this out. Zoom out, you piece of crap. All right. I'm glad you guys were all staring at my forehead for the last 30 minutes. That's fun. All right. Hopefully I won't do that again. All right. One sentence power offer. Simple structure that we follow. Call out avatar. Attention, business owners. If I were to build you a self-sustaining funnel that books clients on demand, would you, without you having to lift a finger, and I would do all the work myself, would you take me up on this offer? If you want 15 qualified sales calls on your calendar this month, or your money back, would you join today? Right? That's your power offer. Simple call out. Attention, YouTube creators. If I offered to edit all your videos for you and get it done really fast and have it the best quality and done within the next 30 days for only $1,500, would you take me up on this offer? If you want high quality videos edited for you without having to do any of the work, without having to, trial and error, I promise you I will get them done as fast as I can and at the highest quality. Would you work with me today? Right? These are some of your offers, right? And you want to be really specific to whatever your offer is, and you want it to be in this format. Attention, target audience. If I were to offer you benefit without obstacle, would you take me up on this offer? If you want exactly what you just said, without major obstacle, book a call, right? Call to action. Click the button below. Buy my course. Okay, if you want to expand your power offer, after you have your power offers, I guess we'll read this, but I don't know if this is necessary. So if you want to make your power offer better, first you have to validate your first power offer. Then you can expand on it. Okay. But once you want that super simple short power offer first, and then you can make it longer. Okay. Gives you the ability to run Facebook ads. It'll build more. It's like, here's my power offer. This is how it works. This is why it's amazing. This is why it's good. That's what you're adding on. You're just validating it more, and it will have more of a life. Okay. But do not expand your power offer until you've built more of it, right? Or until you've made a mini VSL or whatever. All right. Framework, not formula. Copywriting is an art form. What is happening? You gonna let me finish this or what? Do. Screw you, TikTok. Apparently, I have to show that I'm not a robot. And we're back. Whatever. Live streaming. All right. So copywriting is an art. I'm going to give you the elements to be successful with your expanded power offer, but understand that they do not need to be used in the exact order. It's more important to include as many of the elements as possible than it is to get them in the right order. Just because you see an example, right? This is why you don't need to expand your power offer until your power offer is validated. Okay. This is, again, just writing for your own offer, for your own thoughts. Okay. Questions and frameworks for development to extract your power offer perspective of the reader. Right. How is it different and unique? What's in it for me? How do I know this is real? What's holding me back? Why should I believe you? Who's to blame? Why now? How does it work? How can I get started? What do I have to lose? Okay, so these are all the questions that your ideal prospect is asking themselves once they read your offer. Once they read your power offer, they're immediately going to be questioning, what are these things, right? What's in it for me? What am I going to lose? Is this a scam? Elements of your expanded power offer. Number one, create your power offer. Have your avatar call out. Coaches doing over $20,000 a month. YouTube creators making over 5 videos per month. Whatever. Backing up the promise, right? You want to show your authority. You want to throw stones at your enemy. You want to have some authority. This is all for the expanded one. Hey, Pepito, quit barking. Oh, goddamn camera, creeping. All right. The important currency of time. Okay. How to shortcut your success, your client success, by focusing on their most important currency and assets. Okay. What is the biggest pain point, right? If your clients are already rich, is it they don't have the time? Are they stressed out? Are they, unmotivated? What is it? What is the biggest pain point? Okay. 3 rules that I live by. Find something good to say it well, say it often enough to semi-retire and live free. Okay. Like once you create your power offer so good that everybody wants it, keep saying it, find a good way to say it very well, and then keep on making money with it. All right. And write it off into the sunset. That is the power of creating an irresistible offer. Okay. So think about what it is your customer really wants. All right. And then repeat. Time is the ultimate shortcut for our business. When you focus on time as the solution to your problem in business, nearly all other options become irrelevant. Urgency is the tool we use to extract time's value and currency. What is urgency? Importance requires swift action. Something needs to happen quickly or your business is going to fail. You need to make money fast. You need to get your leads fast. Okay. Why is it so important to use urgency in your power offer? Okay. Subconsciously, it inspires action. It triggers them to consider the results and the promise. You should join today before this offer goes away forever, right? You only have until midnight to buy, and then you will never see this offer ever again. This one-time price is only available now if you call directly and you bring me a pizza, right? All right, everyone values their time, okay? Higher-end clients tend to value it more than lower-end clients. When done correctly, immediately display perceived value in their mind and position you as the solution, as an authority, right? Everybody wants things done for them, but nobody wants to actually do the work, right? Nobody wants to take the time to do it, right? The avatar shortcut. How to use the closest to the whole to find out your true buyers and speak to their needs and wants. Okay, this is really important. I know we're going on a little while, but pay attention, okay? Plus, you're going to hear me say closest to the whole, which is, fun for everybody, right? Okay, first you have to define your avatar. Who is your avatar? What do they drive? What do they look like? Are they married? What state do they live in? Well, how do they dress, right? What's their favorite food? Like, get your avatar down to a freaking science so you know exactly how they think. Identifying the right avatar is crucial to your success, okay? Make sure, again, that your correct avatar can buy what you want. You would want to work with them. You can solve their problems and actually help them. You can deliver quick and fast, and that they are somebody that you're going to want to spend a lot of time with and you could talk to forever, because that's what happens, right? Most people who teach avatar design mislead their customers, whether it's initially or unintentionally. It's catastrophic. You could have the perfect offer to the wrong avatar and go completely broke because of it. All right. So that's just to drive it home. Like, you want to have the right avatar is your top buying prospect, right? What I'm about to show you is the most powerful and simple avatar exercise and explanation. Speak to your avatar who's closest to the whole. It's all blurry. Anyways, down at the bottom here is the buyer's hole, okay? The closest to the conversion hole, right? How many conversions does it take to make a sale? One, right? The closer someone is to the conversion hole, the more they are typically worth and the easier they are to convert, okay? So out here in zone 4, right? If you see this, zone 4, these people have no idea they have a problem. They have no idea that there's a solution. Their life just sucks. They don't know anything. Okay. Zone 3. These people know they have a problem, but they don't know anything. They don't know how to fix it. They have no idea. Zone 2. They know they have a problem. They know that there probably is a solution. They don't know what to do. Zone 1. They have a problem. They know you. They know you have a solution. They will buy. Okay. So this is how the zones work. Again, zone 4, pretty much typically completely unaware. Zone 3, they are aware that they have a problem. Zone 2, they are aware that they have a problem and that there probably is a solution. Zone 1, they are aware they have a problem. They are aware there is a solution, and they are aware who you are and that you can solve their problem. And they are the closest to the conversion hole. So you want to make all of your ads, all of your power offers, all of your offers for people who are in zone 1, people who are closest to converting. Okay. That's who your avatar is. All right. This is an example of stock market investing. Okay. Wants to build a side hustle, make money, not expressed interest in stock market investing. Okay. But they know they want a side hustle. They know they want to make money. This zone 3, has not yet invested in the stock market, but is interested in the stock market. Zone, whatever the hell this is, 2, already investing in the stock market with another strategy that might not be working. Right here, already wants to do or has already tried options trading and knows that you're good at options trading and wants to buy from you, right? This is an example of your avatar and whoever is closest to the conversion hole and who you want to make your power offer for, okay? Another one, all right. The biggest mistake I see when people are creating an avatar, they are speaking to someone who's in zone 3 or zone 4, right? People who are so broad that they don't really know anything about your offer. They don't know who you are, and it's just too cold, okay? They are unknowingly forcing themselves to have to make 2 or 3 extra conversions, not realizing that those people take longest to convert and that they are least likely to buy. Okay, so think about it. If they are in zone 4, not only do you have to sell them on the idea, but you also have to sell them on changing their life and doing this thing and doing this thing. Like if I'm teaching someone, if I'm taking my coaching clients, right, the people in zone 4, I have to first sell those people on even becoming an entrepreneur. They don't know how to start a business, right? Then after I sell them on being an entrepreneur, then I have to sell them on being an online coach, right? I have to sell them on the next step. You should be an online coach. Next, I have to teach them you should be an online coach that does group coaching, right? And you should be getting all your sales through Facebook ads, right? And then finally, you should be an online coach. You should have a no-brainer offer. You should be marketing, spending all your money on marketing and making content. And you should work with me because I'll help you do it and make a lot more money, right? So you want to go to, you don't want to sell people on the farthest away zone. You want to sell them on the closest people that are on the closest zone that are most likely to buy from you. Bada bing, bada boom. I think that's it. All right. I hope that was helpful. I know we went on a long time, but I think this is super valuable. I'm just going to see if anybody has any questions about offers, and then I'll probably wrap it up. And again, make your power offer, and really test it. That's kind of the biggest takeaway is like make your offer, turn it into a power offer, and then start blasting it into different groups. Start making content with your power offer, have urgency in your power offer, and really take it to heart that this is going to make you a lot of money if you just take some time to make these kinds of offers to people. Sorry, I'm trying to find the notes. Here it is. The one sentence power offer. All right. Attention, target audience. If I offered to provide you benefit, would you take me up on this offer? Again, if you want end result without pain, agony, whatever objections, click my button, book a call, send me a message, whatever it is. Right. All right. I think that was sick. I'm excited I got this done. I'm excited to help you guys make some offers. Shoot me a message if you're working on a business and you want to do anything. All right. And we're back zoomed in on my head. Love it. Anyways, I'm going to end this. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'll talk to you later.